Hi, this is AverageJohn here with another video of what I have watched this week. Now this week I watched the movie, I'm going through the Underworld series. I've watched the movie Underworld, Rise of the Lycans. It's very good, it's on Netflix and Hulu, I like it. And what else I watched Dune this week, which Dune's a new one. Dune was really excellent. I would recommend it. Just had a lot of bratty kids that would shut up in the theater, so that was that I kind of put a damper on everything. But besides that, I loved it. Jason Momoa. You got Dave Bautista, and then you got of course Zendaya. Zendaya is an excellent actress, definitely. I've only seen her in the Spider-Man movies and this movie, but I can already tell. But before we talk about the main subject here, which is Underworld Rise of the Lycans, which again is on Netflix and Hulu, I want to get into some of the actors. Which of course is like Michael Sheen as Lucian. Bill Nighy returns, he plays Victor. Rona, I'm sorry if I mispronounced this. Rona Mira has Sonia, who is the new girl, or not the new girl. This is a prequel film, so she's the new girl, but the old girl. And Stephen McIntosh plays Dennis, and of course Kate Beckinsale has Selena. But Selena's not really in this. It's more of a prequel story. So she's in it because he's telling this whole story, but she's not in it. I don't know if I'm explaining that well, but whatever. She's not in it, really. All right, but he ends the story short and simple and sweet. Basically, just tells the rise of the Lycans, which that's not a spoiler at all. But now I'm going to talk about the story. So before I do that, as I always say, I'd like you to pause this video, like this video, subscribe to this channel, comment what you like about the movie after you've watched it, and then play this video, resume, whatever. Now, I'm getting to the spoiler zone. Here are my notes. So let's get into this. So, of course, the movie starts off with like regular werewolves. And regular werewolves. And Victor becoming the first valuable Lycan, pretty much. But Lycans are more tuned to slaves back then. And slaves are not allowed to fall in love with royalty, which Victor does. Victor falls in love with Sonia. And Sonia, who is Lucian's daughter. Yeah. And of course, Sonia being one of the first death dealers, like Selena is. But the only really rule for the only real rule the only rule for Victor is not to remove his chains. Maybe I got Lucian and Victor confused again. Yeah, I think Lucian was actually the one, not Victor. Victor was the evil one, I believe. Yeah, I believe so. We'll just keep rolling with it, you know? Yeah, and okay, let me get back on track here. Okay, so Sonya wants to go fight, and of course, Lucian doesn't want it. Of course, Victor doesn't want it, but she goes anyway. She tries to go anyway. She tells Lucian that she can just watch her fight through the walls because he can look through walls and stuff. He's an all-powerful Lycan. He's the first of his kind. Yeah, Lucian also a blacksmith. Fears that there's too many werewolves, and he actually transforms at will. And he is shot and burned, but he survives and he saves Sonya. And then he gets thrown in jail because he saved Sonya. And everyone's afraid of his power. Especially with letting him out. Now, the purebloods, so the humans, might get too testy, so always us humans wanting to get into all these stories and stuff real quick. We're always the problem, you know. So, they're like, alright, we're gonna kill Lucian, pretty much. We're gonna execute him, but who's gonna replace him as a leader? He's an excellent leader. And by this point, there's many Lycans. There's many at this point, not just Lucian, who was and is the first. Sonya says maybe Georg or Drosis could replace Lucian as the leader. And Tennis knows about Lucian and Sonya, how they have love for each other, how they have a relationship, but he didn't say anything. You know, and Sonya does take advantage of that. And she's like, hey, if you help us escape from prison, then we can trade you for a seat on the council. You just have to let him go before sunrise, before he burns up. Because I don't know. Oh, that's when he gets executed, not before he burns up. And then she says to Lucian, like, go, I'll meet you in 3 days' time, I'll meet you. And he gets set free. He's locked up with a bunch of humans. He sets them free, and they become like the first Lycan war party thing. I don't know. He's like, hey, are you with me? You know, he's got Savas, he's got Exristo, a crossbows, they got an open armory. But, you know, they need, Victor needs Sonya. Yeah. So he goes back for Sonya. Of course, they all expect this. And they arrest him. They arrest Victor, they arrest Sonya, and they arrest Lucian, they arrest Sonya. I keep on saying Victor. Victor arrests Lucian and Sonya. And it's a badass fight. Of course, it's Underworld, why wouldn't there be? And Sonya is pregnant with Lucian's baby, by the way. And she's also a vampire. She's a death dealer, like I said, so she's a vampire. She will burn up in the sun. Which, what happens? Sonya dies, of course. Lucian's first punishment is to watch, because of this he does transform, but he gets shot down. Yeah. But the other Lycans are coming, like all the ones that were trapped in there that were humans, he's transformed. And Lucian goes for the big dog, goes for Victor. A hard battle, but Lucian wins by stabbing Victor in the throat and drowning him. Doesn't really kill him outright, but it does slow him down. Yeah. And then it turns out that Selena has told the whole story the whole time. And this dude named Craven comes and tells her that, Victor actually killed her whole family. They didn't just randomly die off. That Victor's behind everything. And that ends that movie. Yeah, I didn't prepare a whole lot. I don't know. I got lazy, which is why I'm planning on doing next the Frankenstein Chronicles on Netflix. Have not seen it before. Don't know if it's good or not. It's only 6 episodes long, so hopefully I'll get that done in time. But what do you think of Underworld Rise of the Lycans? Did you like it or not? Did you like it? Did you like Rhonda as a Sonya? And I'll say I did. I'll say I did. It was nice. And nice for Kate Beckinsale to kind of take a back seat, but still be involved with the movie. But what did you all think? You can let me know in the comments or on any of my socials. In my socials, like at Instagram, I'm at TRIPL3XXX Mayhem. Twitter, I'm at Real AverageJohn. Facebook, I'm at Official AverageJohn. And don't worry if you can't understand me or whatever, because everything is in the description down below. Alright, and like always, I'm AverageJohn. Hope you have a nice day. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to this channel, and I will see you on Wednesday.